Hello and welcome back, everybody. My name is Mondo, and today I'm going to be going over the Doomsday Clash, the boss fight, whatever you want to call it, in Archero 2. I'm currently using the Ranger class. You're unable to switch it, so fun stuff there. I want to give you guys the best build possible. I found that with this build, I've been able to get MVP like a handful of times. I'm consistently scoring, I want to say close to like 10 to 15 million damage and like 40,000 scored points, which will, greatly help you. I want to talk about, I've been over the universal talents, countless amount of times. HP, defense, attack speed, the end of story. That's all you need to know. Cool. I want to keep this very simple, so I'll also make another video. If you haven't, check out my other videos. I've given a full guide on the Ranger class, and now I'm kind of going into some of the other details. So pretty much for any of the builds that you're going with, you want to start off with Sword Storm as well as Sword Celesteela, or Celestial, whatever you want to call it. Now going down to this route, so I also have this one named, by the way, fun stuff. So I'll also be making one for Endless here in a little bit, so you guys will eventually see that, hopefully by the end of the week. Essentially what you want to focus on, anything elemental. So Sword of Strike have a 20% chance to inflict random elemental damage. You have Sword Strikes deal elemental damage. There's a 60% chance to unleash one splash attack. So fantastic. That's going to help you clear the waves, but it also does a crap ton of damage to the boss. It's fantastic. Now pretty much this talent here, all these down here, this whole middle section you could ignore. Your main goal is to get the bare minimum to get to the next stage, which instead of grabbing the laser, which what you'd think is a little bit better, it's not. It's a lot quicker, so it's better for Endless. I'll get into that in the next video. But the Dragon Strike, that's where you want to go, and preferably I like to choose the Warfire Dragon. Essentially, instead of a normal dragon, it's a red dragon. It does more damage. Pretty cool. But I'll eventually max this out. This is going to be fantastic. Right here, mini strikes fired by Warfire Dragon have a 10% chance to inherit the main sword strike effect. So if I'm rocking poison, it'll grab poison. Next thing you want to grab is your crit rate and your crit damage. And then grab mini strikes. Pretty simple. Essentially, the mini strikes, you'll hit the guy and shoot at a tiny guy. Simple. It's very basic, but that's the route that you want to go. This is going to guarantee that you're getting the most damage to the boss. You're going to be able to shred through the boss and kind of tank through, especially when you're rocking a tanky build like this. You can kind of stand in front of it, spam your skill, and just shred through the guy. As far as I know, it works for Vanguard really well. If it changes between the Commander and Overlord, which I haven't got to yet, I will let you guys know. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope this helped out. I recommend you can pretty much copy this thing to a T, and I'll go through it slower here just so you can. Next thing I'm going to max out is probably 30 sword strikes and just kind of go down the line. But your main focus should be your elementals. Anything else is kind of just a bonus. It's that and your Warfire Dragons. That's about it. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.